internet company to court. Guys, I apologize for that. Unfortunately, living in OCE means we do live upside down, and the internet being offline is actually the normal. Internet online is quite rare. Dagda, you've been
coming in. His understanding of how to play lane, I think, is a little bit stronger than LPC, who wants to go aggressive.
Speaking of aggression, though, missing. Hello! Sent packing, and Eric with a great through. It was worth staying in the bottom lane, but as I say, that 1500 already. Herald's going to be gone, but pause, it's stolen. It's stolen by Shadow. He goes on him for no reset, and Hope picks up the kill. Now that he's excited on top of Ted.
Not great at setting up for objectives early. I'm going to hold on to this point, though.
Solar Flare comes through, but actually over the traps, Xin Zhao maybe not. Has to flash himself. Kanavi coming through with the Crest Guard and the Wild Growth from missing you.
The DPS champion like this, James.
Now, I will say on the other end, Eric is able to get the turret after Hope uses the flash.
You get into River, which makes it a little bit more dangerous.
Package is big, though. It can line up the middle, the big one, through the gap as well. But Malphite into the backline. He's been caught out, hits the two-man ulti, but Shadow expecting it, maybe not. So Mega Death Rocket cleaning it up. 369 still taking it up. He gets Wild Growth, he lives. And for JDG, in front of this objective, they've fixed their errors we talked about and absolutely obliterated LGD.
As well, a third dragon at that, and look at the benefactor of that last fight. Maybe not Eric.
Eric has to flash, dude. Yagao burns the last of his mana dagger, and I think Missing has had some pretty decent ults so far. As LGD try to do what you talked about in the draft with the poke, but you can see the engages there over the wall. Shadow has to burn it immediately, but 369. That's rock solid if I've ever seen one. As Xin Zhao flashes over the wall, but LGD are getting hit from every single angle. Hope to finish off Venus was close, but they found one pick. They're going to move to Soul Point. And Jing Dong, welcome back. Like, where was this in the past two series?
And this is why I love the Malphite pick.
Apart from the occasional Ornn, as Yagao actually might get a nice little surprise here. Xin Zhao and Shadow and into the gravity field. Nice ultimate for the Heartbreaker. Is doing exactly that to Yagao. Chaos Storm comes down.
Though for JDG, and 369 snuck his way in.
But the package is out already on the backline. Kanavi can seal this. Get on the dragon. Luckily smited away. 369 gets a 3-man, but the unstoppable onslaught. The force, the rocket from Jinx is way too much. And now for LGD, the escape path looks nigh impossible. Kanavi on their tail, and LGD running to the structure, running to their home. But as Shadow flashes away, Yagao is once again there. LGD lucky to get out in the end with, look at the TP in the backside, 369. Almost had him. They get out, they deny the soul, but it was only just.
I mean, it's so much gold going across the JDG though right now.
See, spots him out, he doesn't have flash. JDG trying to push through the wave fleet we talked about from LGD. Might not matter because they can't get close enough for now. Soul Flare comes down. I'm going to pause for a second. Zenithblade goes on in, but Xin Zhao regrets that immediately. 369 follows up with the ulti on top of Yeji. One more hit for the Corki, but now that's a bit of a 3. Yeah, I'm waiting for it. It's because of the poke, isn't it? We can never know. Missing getting low, though. They'll know that he's probably going to back away, so 5 versus 4. Xin Zhao getting poked himself, missing his goal. Oh. Nuked from existence. This is the poke we talked about with LGD, but Hope is sending some right back. JDG still in the river, and 5 versus 4. They're still confident.
I mean, you still have Hope, you still have Yagao. One big ult from 369 with flash could ruin their day.
But package needs to come through in great positioning. It's like looking at someone in the gym and saying, that's a nice package, but I don't think that's a 6-pack whatsoever. Yeah, G lines it backwards. And now onto the Dragon. JDG are going to bring Zoom around to the backside, 369 with an ulti. Dragon goes down, but that's a 2-man ulti. Once again, 369 hitting pretty hard, but the rest of JDG is scattered to the wind. They've taken down Xin Zhao, looking for Shadow next, who's picked up a reset. He ults out of there, but low health bars blinking for Hope to get a reset. As he gets excited, the movement speed sends him forward. A double kill for Kanavi, but JDG, they've done the damage. They may not have gotten the Dragon, but I'd be scared about this turret and maybe the Baron.
It's definitely the Baron call. Yagao's going to reset. If you duck, it becomes easy for this LGD damage to land.
Well, Arcane Diff is showing itself here in game number 1. As JDG launched on Hope, actually getting Wild Growth. It's a bait. Venus can't get the kill on top of the Baron. Hope's taking the damage, though. Yeji just get the free kill, but in front of the Baron, it's absolute yakety sacks. All caution thrown to the wind. Another member goes down. This is hilarious. 369 comes on in. JDG may get Baron Dagda, but the audience are the real winners of that play. I
mean, it may not be clean. It's Xin Zhao, where are you going? What are you doing?
We got yakety sacked. It has to end in the only way they know how. Xin Zhao's going to die too.
And now they're sieging up in mid.
Dagda, this is LG's problem we talked about. Their early game's not too bad, but running their compositions was a brief, I guess, JDG.
Alright, slow and steady for LGD. Just poke, just prod, make sure you're spotting that 369. Okay,
Jinjiao's in. Okay, well, Jinjiao goes in, gives a 3-man ulti to 369. Hope gets out with the wild growth, so he survives. And you know what? You could poke, or you could go right on it. Now, the difference is a Family Guy episode I need to quote. They go, you know, we could give you the boat or the mystery box. Peter goes, you know, a boat's a boat, but a mystery box could be anything. It could even be the boat. Let's get the mystery box. And for LGD, they decided to go with the mystery box this game, and unfortunately, they ran right into a Malphite for 3-man ulti. Once again, 0-2-9 is a good scoreline to show that 369's been given many a ult this game. And, God, I just don't know what to say about LGD now that everything's getting destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't looking pretty, right? Yes, the damage is coming down, it's doing all right, but JDG are just anything at all for LGD there. There we're going.
All right, well, this is different. This is the chase down where LGD pushed up to what was the remnants of their tier 1 turret. No longer Jinjiao going to be the next target. And for JDG, they're dotting the I's, crossing the T's, quite literally finishing off this game. Yeah, G running for his life, but Hope's in Reset City. And Jinx is actually scary when the game goes past 25 minutes in, especially with this amount of items. JDG going to put the finishing touches on Dagda, and I have to say, much more impressive performance in this game number 1. This is what we wanted to see. As Gal actually TP's back to the wave to stop it. Venus will kill him. 369 doesn't have the damage.
LGD, they don't see 369.
They don't. They will shortly, though, and regret being here as they run towards the pit. And LGD, you know what? Is this a free ulti? On to Venus, only one target. That's
Shadow.
what we want. Is it stolen? Shadow got the steal. What?
Unless Shadow decides that he's just going to run it to the opposite side of the map.
It's yakety sacks again. It's just the chase, though. Play the Beverly Hillbillies song, because Shadow is running away. The whole team's there. He's still alive. The movement speed. Hope gets the zap once again. The wild growth as he dodges away from the poke. Hope actually got poked by the rest of LGD. Shadow with the blast cone finally goes down. Bursts it down for them.
Look, anything feels possible in this game. I don't know. There could be a bomb. There could be a rocket that comes in. Who knows? But it will be JDG who managed to secure it.
2 minutes of Elder. They won't need the Baron. JDG are charging in through mid. There's a package, an ult that misses. Yes, that was a 3. A definite 3. If we could go lower, we would probably give him the 1. But for JDG, they just want to try the fight, and Hope just wants his turret. But Kanavi won't let him.
I don't know if I can give him the 1, because that hit no 1. And now we're going to move to the bot side of JDG. Gonna start moving around. No ult on 369 and no real wave push means it's going to be a bit tough, but looks like the wave clear isn't quite there for LGD. And finally, JDG go.
All right, finally the execution comes through. It's Yeji caught out. JDG with a 5 versus 4 and Jinjiao running for the base, but Super Mega Death Rocket helps out with the double kill and a nice little execution. 3 versus 5, LGD on death's door. The poke trying as the Mega Inverter Bomb burst down missing and the wave, but they've still got 369. They've got to take it. Shadow goes in for the last time, and it does feel like the last time here, Dagda. There's JDG clean house. It was such a messy game, but they won, and a win is a win in the LPL.
It will be the one victory over towards JDG. I mean, as he said, look, the early game, a lot clean.
Everyone who was happy not to see Victor gets him anyway, but no. We get the cannon. 369 on the cannon, and Dagda, I see team fighting once again in a very unique way. One that JDG can absolutely explode upon.
Transitional one as well, and Edgy's way overextended. You do have Shadow in the wings, though.
Yeah, he can actually just walk away. The Abscond Duck doesn't connect, and Yugal's going to take a couple balls to the face. Shadow hovering. There's a ward that's actually going to spot out Kanavi. Is all in from Shadow once again. The Ignite down. Kanavi flashes away, but Shadow right on into him. They look for the 2v2. Yugal, Abscond Duck. It connects. It's a 1-for-1. Shadow waiting for that cooldown for flag and drag. He doesn't get the knock-up, but the slow. Will it be enough with the red buff? Adding to it as well. Yugal with the Kingslayer. A couple more hits and a Q needed. Shadow just autos him to death like a champ. Shadow will know he's on a ward shortly. And Kanavi coming in for the counter gank. That ward's going to expire. It's all about timing here for Kanavi as the flare away, but Jinjiao going in. He's hooked, and Kanavi's going to be the sync up. Over to Hope. 1 kill as he gets excited. Shadow on the move out too. Not near the dragon for now. So first objective of the game once again goes to JDG.
And again, this is just off that bot lane. Shadow, though, hovering. I don't think he got spotted moving into that bush. Has Cataclysm.
Oh, and 369's forward as well. There's a slicing Maelstrom. Still gets a start on 2 members. He's like surprised Shadow was here as he flashes away. Garvey with 1.
Oh, trying to see if he can eye up Eric here. As Kanavi.
Okay, there's a Solar Flare down on top of Kanavi. He's absorbed a lot of damage. So Mega Inferno Bomb doesn't connect, and Eric's out of mana. LGD don't really have their APC in this one as Kanavi survives for so long, and Hope's just untouched. Jinx is from Arcane. And it's such a great TV show. And the fact is, she's strong. It has nothing to do with what I'm saying. Is pretty low himself, but doesn't want to get involved.
He'll be able to get out of there. But yeah, bot lane turret will go down. Shadow can start up this dragon. Yeah, G can get full push mid. And it looks like big win for LGD. It was a 1-for-1 trade in the initial fight. But it's LGD who are coming up trumps. And as you said, just managing to barely eke that out, despite the fact that it started off so poor.
It's barely that gets me right. But the fact is that LGD in this game really relying on their jungler at this point. And Shadow's over the wall, and you're right, 369's on the way with Slicing Maelstrom almost up and available, I believe, and we're about 10 seconds away. Yagao on the wing too. There's no hijack available for him to take away something like the Cataclysm, Mega Inferno Bomb, even the Solar Flare, as we've seen a lot of Silas's prioritized in the past. Turret will still go down with the Rift Herald, but JDG clear it away, and they start grouping up. There's no objective available, Dagda, so for now, it's kind of just between an ARAM and splitting to the side lane. But for LGD, they're just buying time while Yeji picks up a turret of his own.
Yeah, JDG are going towards the bot side, so they're looking to try and trade this cross map. But Yagao.
Yeah, so he's got the Solar Flare. Now, Solar Flare will be used. The one in return comes down onto 2 members. But Yagao, suspect Dagda, he wanted to stop top by any means necessary.
Yeah, get him out of the ship. That was not the play for Yagao. You're trading bot side, right? You're going 1-for-1. There's no reason for you to try and go aggressive in this top side.
Reigns of 3,000 gold in this mid game. I'll pause. Let's see how Kanavi gets Shadow, because that's the jungler. Caught out by himself, 369 in the middle of a flanking angle. It's actually Yagao who's come back in, and as Shadow goes down, the gold goes to Hope, the one person you don't want it to be to, as Dragon will be started here, and LGD don't even have a smite.
Shadow just got out completely on his lonesome, and really nice job from Yagao to draw the attention of the rest of LGD, so Shadow can't get help. Now, though, LGD trying to posture. 369 is still on that bot wave, so they know it's a 4v4 for the moment.
Well, they don't get the steal, and it is Hope once Shadow moves to the top side. Yagao actually deep again. Dagda, Yeji and Shadow, will they be enough? Teleport response.
Oh!
This time it's a ruse. Cataclysm comes on down, 369 in the middle of it as well. Shadow running away. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but Garvey in this rush, he'll be spotted out pretty soon. They check it, and Garvey runs into Hope. Actually, a lot of explosive damage. A Mortal Shield Bow there too. Good blocking from the rest of JDG. So make sure Hope gets it.
Fight. It's kind of done and dusted in just the ranged game that LGD can play.
Yeah, I was going to be launched on for now. Shadow, I'm not sure what you were hoping for that when the rest of your team are not there. He'll be flashed on by Kanavi. He's dead. Dagda. Defend for now. You're right. Triple back occurring while Kanavi goes back to clearing his own jungle. Jin Zhao actually flashing in as well. Package on top. They've found 369, and for LGD, they don't even need the jungler. Garvey picking that one up, and that's well deserved as the rest of JDG have made the reset coming in.
Makes sense, right, when you can kind of get Shadow and Jin Zhao to set up, but they're not really in a position to trade, so top tower, which was already... And now you're going to have to try and team fight again, right? Like, you've got Baron that's up on the cards, you're trying to trade side lanes, and, like, use the fact that Garvey is pretty strong, right? He's gone this crit build, but you just don't really have to up with this wave on the bot side.
Yep.
But it looks like they're going to keep pushing mid, trading 2 tier 2s for that tier 1. Despite the fact we were kind of complaining about them, they actually get a... Kanavi's just got to clear out. They have to spot this, right? I mean, you don't have a ward to check over the pit. They're just going to keep Kanavi there.
Be late.
Now, maybe.
Late. Super Mega Death Rocket blocked as well. Would have been helping leashing the damage, but at 2k, 1k is gone. LGD with a super sneak, but 369. Wait, there it is! There it is! Onto 1, now 2. Eric's dead. The hook lands. Make it 3. Shadow at low HP. Forget the Baron sneak. When 369 finds that flank, LGD go crushingly home.
Third Dragon they picked up without contention. They'll get the soul without contention. And it's only 2 Baron buffs in LGD that are going to fade in 2 minutes time. It's not really going to be up as
It might not even be 2, Dagda. Yeah, G gets an explosive rocket. Yagao with the real collateral damage. Huge shutdown.
Ton of poking damage off. if they can find those fights.
And I was also going to say, it's like last game where they can still use their poke, they can use their wave clear, and make it really hard for JDG to see all 5 members in his bottom lane. The turret going down very slowly as the Solar Flare combines through the collateral damage as well. Finally, JDG get through as Yagao starts poking them down. Trying to zone them off, because mid turret's been standing for 32 minutes, guys. Finally, the tier 1 will drop on down as Yeji's the next target.
Again, though, you can see, as look, package in the base, 369 here on the flank.
Yeah.
They go on him.
Well, they got him slicing Maelstrom, and that's a 3. Once again, picked on out. JDG have to back away from the Baron. Who needs a package when you find the little cannon behind enemy lines?
Still going here, Baron low.
Don't 50-50, don't 50-50. Kanavi gets the steal, of course he does. Why did we 50-50 again in this series? Kanavi gets his redemption arc, is down in the middle of the fight. Look at the poke coming through from Garvey in the backline. LGD have bought their space, but Yagao buying his time. In the backline, Hope still readily alive, but LGD trying
quite a bit.
Well, it's going down to 3K and no smite, no way. The ulti, okay.
Jesus. Again, look at 369 though. He's already snuck his way in behind enemy lines, and LGD just don't have the vision for this. This could be gorgeous over the wall.
The timing's so good. Look, he said over the wall, I'm waiting for it, but he only hits G. Hasn't made the flash, but hits over the wall, doesn't matter. 369 ulti is value target, but for Hope, he's in the middle of the fight, and that doesn't matter either. JDG are given on a platter, because LGD ran into them once again. Triple matters not. Hope cleans it all up, and JDG are running it home.
JDG find the great engage. LGD not able to keep them at bay, and now, with the 2-0 win, JDG will knock down LGD.
I mean, this has been a series stack that the death time is massive, so, you know, JDG will get a 2-0. But when scholars talk of this day, they will not say it was a clean 2-0. They'll say the series was something else. But JDG, the series win, gives them momentum, gives them hope. And really, we'll talk about hope the whole series long. They finally destroyed that next.